as predicted, it just can't hold 5. And I've said this many times when I got to above 5 that it wouldn't hold. And every earnings report, it sells off. And here we are down 6%. They are not profitable. And I said this in my last videos. And honestly, I should listen to my own advice, which I don't. And here we are back down below 450. NIO is truly a junk stock. All I want to do is break even at this point and get the F out, but nope, we're all bag holding this junk. Look, has it gone anywhere? All I wanted to do is for NIO to go back up to $16, but no. Look, NIO shares are trading lower after the company reported worse than expected Q4 financial results and issued Q1 revenue guidance below estimates. I mean, it's like almost 99.9% predictable that they were going to miss, right? They were going to miss. And of course, they were going to lower their guidance. I mean, it's all the same thing. If you go back to the last, 5, 6 earnings report, it has sold off. I've said this many times, but what can you do? What can you do? NIO stock was dropping after it reported whining losses and issued soft guidance. NIO reported a net loss of $974 million, whining 32.5% from a year ago on a revenue of $2.70 billion. Analysts were expecting a loss of $985 million on revenue of $2.79 billion. Guidance also looks soft. NIO said it expects to deliver between 41,000 and 43,000 vehicles over the current quarter. Yes, and this was predictable because if you had looked at Li Auto's and XPeng's earnings report, it both sold off on earnings day. So what makes you think that NIO would actually be green? Wow, we are so delusional. Myself included. I mean, I didn't want it to be red. And that's why I held. I was saying, oh, should I sell? Should I sell? You know what? Always go with your guts and sell it. I was debating that on Tuesday, Wednesday when I made the video. I was like, should I sell? Should I sell when it was above 5? I had a slight hope, but no, NIO is junk. It's pure junk. I don't care what anyone says. They are not profitable, and they will not be profitable. We're just holding on to a junk stock. Pretty much. You basically have to sell above 5. And here we are, bag holding. Ever heard of opportunity costs? We're just putting our money into a stock that does not go anywhere. And look at the options. Remember what I said about options? Ooh, calls are dead. So the 4.5 strike calls had 12,000 volume or open interest. And the 5 strike, my goodness, 92,865 open interest. That's how many calls are expiring worthless today. They are worth nothing at all. And take a look. These were, yesterday they were worth 23 cents. And even went to high of 0.72 March 12th. And now they're pennies, or not even pennies, they're worthless. So, like I said, it's very hard for NIO to go up. So next week, people are buying these 5 strike calls for 5 cents. I mean, 5 cents. Yeah, wow. And people were saying that, they bought leaps 2 years out. I mean, I don't care what you bought. If the stock doesn't move, you're going to lose money, and they probably lost money already. People are buying 20 strike calls. I have no idea why. And that's pretty much it. No call buyings today. I mean, maybe people realize this is a junk stock. Yeah, I mean, you can't trade this. Wow, it's incredible, right? It just can't hold. Now we have 2 gaps down. Usually the gaps fill to the